I'm glad to be back. It's been a very long time since the last time I made a video, so I'm just now going to create another video. Um, going to talk. This is going to just be more of like a story time, telling you about everything that's going on over here in my end because I have been gone for a while. So we're going to do some updating on everything that's going on over here. So first thing is, the main reason why I didn't create no video in a while is because we found out last Tuesday after going playing some tennis with my friend and everything, my air went out. So I've not had air since Tuesday of last week up until Monday, this past Monday. So it's definitely been a hot one. And we know if you're in Wichita or just anywhere around the world, it's been a very hot week. It's been up to like at least 95 to 100 degrees outside. And it's been at least 90 to 92, maybe 93 in our house. So it's definitely been an uncomfortable situation for me. So I wasn't able to create a video last week because every chance I could get to get out of my house, I took that chance. I know I told y'all a couple weeks ago in my other videos that I am almost like a germaphobe. I don't want to be out there. I want to stay at home as much as I can. But when your air is out, you just take risks when you don't even want to take risks. So I was out here at stores. I was out with my friend. I was at her house. I was everywhere instead of being at home because the fact is the air was out. It did get to a point eventually where I was like, you know what? We ain't going to get no air no time soon. So I'm just going to just suck it up and I'm going to just sit in this house and just bear with it because I don't have no other choice. It is what it is. I will say that the landlord was getting the air fixed. It was just trying to figure out when it was going to be done. It was basically working on the heating and air people's schedule. So the next available time they could come out here to get it done was Monday. So literally that was a situation itself. So I literally was not at home as much as I wanted to be. There have been some days where I was like, hey, I'm going to sit in my house. I don't even care if it's hot or not because I'm used to this. This is not the first time that this has happened. There's been multiple times that this has happened, so I've gotten used to it. I'm learning what my tolerance level is, so I'm learning that I am not a person who loves to be in the heat, in which I've already knew that. But this really told me I don't like the heat at all. So my friend invited me over all the time, say, hey, if it gets too hot, you can come over. But knowing me, every now and then I did. Every now and then I was like, I'm going to just deal with it because it's my house. I'll deal with it because, hey, that's just who I am. This is the house I chose. This is what I chose. So that was happened last week. Also, without me going without air, I went a whole week without working out. So I at least was supposed to work out all last week. I did not work out probably besides Saturday because it's so hot in here that I wanted to work out last week and start working. I wanted to start because we have a boot camp that we start on Thursday. So today is Thursday. And so I wanted to start a boot camp, and yeah, my funds weren't there like I wanted to be, but it was just like, it's hard to work out in a house that don't have air because at the end of the day, you scared that I was just fearful that I could probably pass out because it's already hot in here. And then for me to work up a sweat and try to work out like I want to, it wasn't going to be a good situation. And so for our boot camp was going to be at, Sedgwick County Park. So it's going to be outside. And that day was probably like 90-something degrees too. So it's like, okay, now why would I go outside and work out in the heat and then come back to a house and get in the shower and be back in a house that's heat? So that didn't work out. So it was just a whirlwind of events. So that's all that's going on right now. Our air, like I said, our air did get fixed on Monday, so we do have air. I am thanking God for air. Every now and then I want to complain that it's too cold, but I have to realize at the end of the day, I thank God that we do have it because if we didn't, I'd probably still be hot. And I probably wouldn't be able to create this video that I'm creating now. What else is going on? Also, what else is going on is that I have finally, after 2 years, as you can tell, I told you about my glasses before, I finally went and got my eyes done. I have not had my eyes checked in 2 years. I encourage everyone watching this video, make sure that you take care of yourself. I know a lot of times we want to take care of everybody else. We want to focus on everybody else. We want to do this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, you need to take care of yourself, because at the end of the day, nobody else can do it for you besides yourself. Unless you don't have the means to do it yourself, then I see why you need to depend on other people. But if you can do it yourself, do it yourself. So what I mean by that is just you go get your regular physical. You get your teeth checked. I know mine is not all the best, but it could be better. They could be wider. You know, I have his issues. Get your teeth checked, get your eyes checked, because your vision is important. Your teeth are important, because when you ain't take care of your teeth, they can rot and then fall out. And when you ain't take care of your vision, you can end up blind. Anything can happen with your vision. You need your vision, especially people that like to go out, that love to go do stuff or like to see. You need your vision. So I finally got that done today. So I finally got my eyes checked. Found out they did drastically change. So I do have got a prescription put in. So I was just gonna say, just take care of your health. You gotta take care of you. Please get a regular physical. I know I talked to a friend or a couple friends, and they like, you get a regular physical or what? And they just look at me like that's it. And I'm just saying, everybody should get a regular physical, because you gotta ask them out, should you or you really do? And it's like, you need to get a physical every year, because you never know what's going on with your body. A year could pass and anything can happen. You could wind up having some type of sickness, or you always trying to worry about why am I having these issues? A yearly physical will help out with that. I will be honest, I have not gotten my physical yet, because I'm in the process of trying to find a doctor. And with me, it's kind of hard to find a doctor, because I'm in a whole another city. And the way that my system sets up for me to look for a doctor, they have it under so many different names that I'm trying to figure out like which name or which doctor am I supposed to be going to. So I'm gonna hit up my health people and see what's the category, what's the name that it should be falling underneath, and then I'm gonna get my physical done. So like I'm saying, I'm slowly but surely taking care of myself. I always took care of my teeth. It's just my vision I always want to take care of, and then next I want to take care of my health. Vision was always put on hold. A lot of my stuff, I'm be real honest with y'all right now. A lot of the stuff that I have failed on, and I'm telling you all to do, is because of the fact that I didn't have insurance. Thanking God that I do have a good job, that when I started in August, I was blessed with benefits as far as health, dental, and vision. So that's the reason why I'm taking care of myself that I need to now. In my other job, I was able to buy the insurance. So the thing was, I only bought vision, and I think I bought all three, but it was kind of like, it was not probably the best of quality. It was just like something to be able to say, hey, I got it. Because I really want to take care of my health for real. I hope you all can still hear me. So that's what's all going on over here. So with all that going on, we just found out that after careful consideration of me being in a place for so long, being in my house that I'm in now, that I record these videos in, I have been in this house for at least 2 years. And so hopefully one day, I have been thinking about moving. So one day there might be a day when I record this video and I might be a whole different scenery or a whole new background. Or I might move and y'all would think it's the same background. You never know. But that's also something I've been thinking about. So I've been doing a lot of thinking, doing a lot of planning. I just got word just yesterday, I believe it was, or the day before, that my classroom is available for next year. So as I told you all in the video, I am going to another grade next year. So I will say it now, I'm going to 5th grade. So that is definitely in my field. I always wanted to be in elementary. So that's definitely in my field. Last year was middle school, and I would say that was still good. But I think I'm gonna be really in my field, and I'm gonna really get the swing of things, because I'm really in my field. So I will be in 5th grade. They told me my classroom's available. So starting next week, I'm going to try to go ahead and get into my classroom and get a lot of this stuff that I have in my house out of my house. Because right now, my corner of my house looks like this. So glad as a first-year teacher, I didn't collect as much stuff as some other teachers might collect. So I'm grateful for that. It's just the process of removing it from one room, removing it out of the room, into my house, and now I got removed from my house to my room again. But the good thing is hoping that everything works out, that I'll be in this room for a while. Please keep your prayers lifted up as I am eventually will take my teacher licensure exam. I am unaware of when I'm going to take that. My goal was to take it this summer, but due to the COVID-19, those plans have been derailed. Thanking God that my the assistant superintendent of of our diocese / district did allow our principal still to offer me a contract for next year. So I really do thank the Lord above for that, because it could have been like they could say, hey, you can't take the test, you ain't got no license, you ain't got no job. So I thank God for that above, for my God that I serve, that I was still offered a job because of that. Thanking God that I do have a regular substitute license. I know for years I had an emergency substitute license, so thank the Lord that I do have a regular sub license to be able to do that. So hopefully one day I will be able to take that test again and pass it. There are some things that will come up with that. It is a whole new test, so I just found out in September when I wanted to take it again that it is a whole new test. So that is also going to be an interesting time for me too, because now I will have to study and get ready for the new test. And I've already taken the time to look at some study guides, and I've already can see that some of the stuff that I learned in college is a little bit different than what's on the test. So that would be, I'm definitely going to take the time to really brush up on the things that they're teaching the newer educators versus than what I learned from 2014, 2016. I know that I'm still fairly new. I know you all going to say that. I know I'm fairly new too. But when there's a whole new test, that means it comes with whole new materials, whole new way of thinking, whole way of new things. So just keep myself in prayers as I'm getting ready to prepare for that. I know a lot of people really want to know when I'm going to take it again. I am not sure because, like I said, with COVID-19 around and everything going on around in the world, it really is just a hearsay, she say, whatever kind of thing to figure out when can I take the test, because I really have to just find out from my local officials when I can really be allowed to go into a testing room to take it, because with our testing room for the teacher exam, I will be honest, we are like side by side, so I don't know if they're going to break us up where we every other seat or one person at a time. I don't know how it will all work, so I need to figure that out from the officials. And so that will be something I will have to work out on down the road. But just like I said, just keep me in your prayers, and we'll eventually get that test taken. I don't know when. We have just, like I said, just play it by ear, get it done, get it taken care of, and then go from there. I believe that's it, everyone. Please be safe. Coronavirus is still real. I know a lot of people have felt like a lot of the stuff that's going on in this world with Black Lives Matter and what's going on and what happened in Minnesota has overpowered the coronavirus. Yes, I'm not dimming a light on the Black Lives Matter and what's going on with police brutality and Black Lives Matter. I'm not dimming the light. I want to bring the light to both. Just know that I'm always Black Lives Matter. But just make sure that while you're out here Black Lives Matter, that you also still doing what you're supposed to do, because coronavirus is still real. I know for me, I just started going back to my other job. And so I have to wear my gear all the time. So I have to have my gloves. I have to have my mask. There's like a whole safety precautions I have to go through before I can even start work. So I'm just saying, whatever you do, coronavirus is still real. I'm hearing that numbers are still spiking in different areas. They're spiking up where I'm from, my hometown. It's spiking up here and where I'm living. The numbers are still rising. And I know that's because the people are still having gatherings. People are still having parties. People are protesting. It's okay. I'm not saying that you can't protest. It's okay to protest, but you still need to have your mask. Even if you don't have gloves, at least you still need to have a mask on. Because it's like they say it's the droplets. So that's all I'm saying. Just make sure you still have your mask. Protest. Do whatever you got to do. Make your voice heard. And just make sure that you are doing what you're supposed to do. I definitely agree that what happened with what's going on with the police and the people in the minority people is definitely wrong. What is going on at Wichita State as well is wrong as well, where you have a president who is supporting his students and they are paying money to go to the institution, and he's a first year president at this school. We have to support our students. Even if I was the president or the principal of my school, at the end of the day, I can make decisions all I want to, but the only person that's going to get glory or gratification out of it, or the only person that's going to benefit from it out of it, is me. So even if the president of the college were to make a decision, say, hey, let her come and speak, only person that's going to be happy is him. All he's going to do is make it worse than what it really is. So I support President Golden at Wichita State University and his decision of what he's doing, because he wants to make sure that his students' voice is being heard. I love that there is presidents out here on campuses that are making sure that the students' voice are being heard and that they are listening to their students. So I am with you, President Golden. I never met you. I am a Wichita State alumni, and I do support your decision. Kansas Board of Regents, if you happen to get a hold of this video, please keep President Golden in the school. He is doing what he's doing. He's supporting his students. He's doing what he can to support his students. He's the first year president. Please let him stay in office. That's my opinion. I'm going to try to get off my rant, but I'm just saying we have to support each other. He's supporting his students. That's how I am. That's why I became a teacher, to support my kids in everything that I do. I'm at their sporting events. I'm their athletic coach. Yes, I was a track coach this past school year. I was a Scholars Bowl coach. I'm doing all that I can for my kids, because at the end of the day, my teacher told me I wasn't going to be nothing. So at the end of the day, if I don't want my kids to feel the same way, so I'm out here trying to do whatever I can to show my kids that I support you. So President Golden, again, I support you. I stand with you. And that's all I have to say about all this. If anybody disagree, I will say this before I get off here. If anyone disagree with anything I have to say about anything with the Black Lives Matter, or anything where I say about President Golden, you can please remove yourself from this post. Please do not comment any negativity. I am not accepting negativity. I'm only accepting positivity from this point moving forward. I'm sorry that you probably didn't want to hear this, but I think it just needs to be said, and people need to know that there are people that are just like me, regular life people, not YouTube stars, not celebrities, not everybody in the news, all these people with all these titles. You don't need to hear that. You need to hear from people like myself. My name is Mr. J. Nolan Jones, and I am a black teacher, and I support the Black Lives Matter, and I stand with President Golden. Thank you. Peace out.